I'm not going to be a rude guest.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Juliana, there you goes your cup of coffee.
Thank you.
It's item number 215802, and it's from Sizzix. This is our die cut and embossing starter kit. Your item number is 215802, and that's on 3 flex pays as well. A name we know and trust, but now it's going to be easy for us as well.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I love my Sizzix, and I had to get off my big girl chair so I can really get into it. So this is the Sizzix die cutting system, and what it does is it really enhances your scrapbook pages and your cards, and well, we've even taken it into other, categories of craft, like making cute little boxes and centerpieces for the table. So incredibly easy to use. What's really cool is it comes with this multi-purpose platform now. And people love to use other wafer-thin dies from other die cutting systems with the Sizzix machine. And so this will allow you to do that, which is really cool. And then if you open it up, it gives you step-by-step instructions on how you would texture, how you would use another brass stencil, how you would use the sizzlets, how you would do embossing, how you would cut clearlets, how you would cut embosslets. There are so many different things. I know Vicky's looking at me like, girlfriend,
no, it's
what
good
doesn't
because
it
it's
do?
like a little class right there in the book, so you're not wondering all the things you can do with it.
Right, and you know what? Sometimes even I'm just like, uh-oh, how do I make that sandwich again? I can't remember if does the mayo go first or the lettuce? So it's really cool because I'm a picture person, so I really love the platform. Very, very simple to use. Let me show you how to do that right now.
And also, let's go over everything you're going to receive, because not only the machine that you're going to receive, you're also receiving the multi-purpose platform, 2 cutting pads, the foam frame die cut as well, your embossing folder, as well as 5 paper samples.
Right.
You can also use this if you want to decorate your home.
Oh my goodness!
Because you cut your wallpaper.
Well, anything anything that you can cut with a pair of scissors. Your big thick guys right here, I call them my big guys. The thicker the die, these guys will cut through anything you can cut through a pair of scissors.
Oh, really?
So whether it's cork, fabric, chipboard, like you mentioned earlier, something like a wallpaper, I think you said. So let me show you how easy it is to use, because it really is quite fun. I'm going to take the multi-purpose platform here, and I'm going to insert it into the BIGkick, which, by the way, no batteries, no electricity. I take the cutting pads that come with, this is a cutting pad right here, it just lays right on top of that. Then I'm going to take the 2 sizzlets. These are wafer-thin dies, very small. These will only cut through 1 layer of paper. So you get it, the smaller the die, we're only talking 1 layer of paper. The thicker dies will go through much more than that. So we're going to place that down, and then I'm just going to
making the sandwich.
Everybody nice and even there for so early in the morning. And then
roll it through.
I just roll. That's it.
But look how easy
it is. Absolutely it.
It's a minimal investment as well, and that's one thing.
Yeah.
A lot of the digital ones, you're spending hundreds of dollars. This is portable. It's
You can put them on your back porch in the summer.
Good idea.
Or watch the kids swim, and you can sit there and just scrap to your heart's content.
That
That's
sounds
a good
thing about the ones that are
And look, that made 2
well,
dies, right?
Right. And you know what I love about this? And thanks so much, Vicki. Check this out. This is the negative. Don't toss the negative, because now we can use this as a frame. If it were a little bit heavy, well, actually, this is kind of thicker, so I could use this as maybe like a stencil. Oh, with your chalks that you're going to be showing us. So I'll save this, and I'm going to try that.
Okay.
So I'll take your chalks and I'll play around. Okay, here, you do it right now. Okay, cool.
But now, Vicki, this is something that's still easy for all of us to do, but it's all about adding that little personal touch. And how about, too, we have Mother's Day, we have Father's Day. During the summertime, maybe you're having a backyard barbecue, or just getting your girlfriends together on a Friday night. Scrapbooking is really easy, and I think a lot of us, when we do go to some of the large scrapbooking stores, it's overwhelming.
It is. Well, and I think on what's nice about the Sizzix is that you save so much money. Now you can create every die cut you've ever dreamed of, with the machine, and you're not depending on having to buy it all.
Well, and now I'm going to use
customizing.
Right. And I'm going to use the thicker die now. So what I did was I've got the cutting pad. You saw that the multi-purpose platform just goes to the side. I'm not using that. Then I take my thicker die, which is called a Bigs. And the reason it's a Bigs is because this particular BIGkick is wider than the old Sizzix machine. So a lot of people have the older one, but guess what? The dies.
How big does it get then?
This is a 6-inch wide.
Okay, so I can make up to a 6-inch wide.
So it works with all of those.
Right, they're 100% compatible. So if you have some of the old Sizzix dies and the bottoms are green and yellow and of course red, those are all going to work with your big
cork.
That's cork.
Now, okay, now what are the shapes that you get? That's a frame that you had, and you had the hearts earlier, right?
I had the frame. You get the hearts. You get the cutest little flower. Yes.
And flowers. Okay, so you can do anything with hearts, flowers, and frames.
Oh yeah,
tons.
Right.
Okay,
so there are many different uses. Very versatile. Again, use the negative. Don't toss that away. You've got the positive cut.
And what if I want additional dies? Are they available?
Yeah, you know what? There are some online at HSN.
I was just going to say, if you visit hsn.com, you won't believe the scrapbooking, different supplies that we have from full kits, but really customize your memories. And that's what you have here today. A lot of machines, they're not going to cut through thick cork.
Right, and you know what? And to me, that's one of the most important things about when you're designing anything, and especially with scrapbooking. I think you really need to pull elements from the story. My grandmother, Portuguese, they raised us on the ranch, so things were very natural. So for me to take the piece of cork and to put it over this picture of my grandma and I, you see what I'm saying? Even when I'm designing my jewelry, I'll pull like elements, stones, and colors that are symbolic of like that, just that whole memory, that whole process. So I love the fact that I can use my Sizzix machine to kind of bring that into it.
And I think the other thing you're not mentioning, probably because you're being modest, is that Sizzix is in this country is the most popular cutting system and the best quality.
It is. Yeah, so. It really is. And you know what? I love my Sizzix machine. I was sharing with Amy earlier that we get, I call them my borrowed daughters, because I have testosterone in my house. Even Billy Bob the dog's a boy. So
sounds like my house.
So I get the little girls going at about 8 years old, and I usually start them off with the sidekick, which is the baby, you know, the little sidekick. It only runs with the Sizzlets, and so it'll run with paper. And then about 9, 10, they advance into the BIGkick because they see all of the possibilities of what they can do. What they're really into is they're really into cutting the fabric with the fusible web on it. And then for Valentine's Day, they embellish their pants with hearts.
Their jeans.
So they're really getting into coordinating their wearables, but mom doesn't want to go out and spend a fortune, right?
Because it does cut through the material. Think of all the home deck stuff you could do just on that alone.
The boxes, well, and look at this. You can do embossing. That's what I just did.
Look at how versatile this is.
Thin foil, correct? Or tin?
On the foil, on a really nice piece of paper that's got something that the embossed, you know, look can soak up. So right there, that
just
says
a few
thanks
turns,
so much.
it's done.
I know, just like that.
Well, I was going to say, it's nice that you're not pressing down on, and of course, Sizzix is the leader, and we're going to take a look too and see at a trade show that we had there. It's amazing, everyone around the Sizzix booth, and we're going to take a look at everyone around the Sizzix booth.
Hi, Jules.
Hey,
what are you working on?
Okay, well, I'm making this belt.
It's cute.
So, and you know, I just love showing people how to use our product. I'm so inspired by it. I look at it and I'm just like, I got to touch it. I got to do something. So I'm just very simply putting that together and then just rolling it through.
And it's one of the great features of CHA is we get to see the products working.
That's one of my most favorite parts.
Right, sure.
Because I love to see everything that people are doing. And look at that. Isn't that great?
Isn't that great?
I know.
Well, why not make a gift that lasts a lifetime? Why not go ahead and enhance your own home's beauty? Here you can cut through different types of cork, paper, so it's not just for scrapbooking. You can go ahead and do wallpapers, everything that you want to really design and give that custom look to. It's easy, it's affordable, it's portable as well. Now create your own masterpieces and, of course, make that gift that will last a lifetime. And this is so easy to take with you. Your item number is 215802, and that's available today on